All right, everybody. In this video, we're going to clean this beautiful money clip that I actually found down in the Bahamas and talk a little bit about Maker's Mark. Let's get started right now. You ready? Let's do it. All right, first thing we'll talk about Maker's Marks. If you look on back of this, I'll put a picture up there. Sterling silver, 925, which is 92.5% silver. And then it's got a name on it, tax code. What is tax code? That is actually the maker's mark of who made it. So I started doing some research. What is tax code? Who is tax code? Well, tax code is actually a city in Mexico that's world famous for its silver. It actually started mining silver back in the 1500s. The Spanish started mining it, and it got real popular. But I said, so I know it's probably from tax code, but is it just one tax code maker's mark? I started searching that, and I found that there's a lot of jewelers, famous jewelers in there, and they actually put a little bit more on their tax code. And I'll put some pictures up there. They might have some makers' names, and sometimes they might have a number, which would be that number jeweler from tax code. Whole bunch of different actual jewelers in tax code. But this particular piece right here, I actually started doing some research online, and I found this exact one, and I'll put a picture up there. Only difference is it's got a different, this is abalone. If y'all see the abalone in it right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The other one has some other kind of stone or something in it. I'll put them side by side so you can see it. But it's pretty much the same one. It's got the same head. It's got like an Indian head at the top. And it's a beautiful piece. It really is. But what we want to determine is how do we want to clean this? Now, we can do electrolysis, which we probably will do. And then we'll tumble it and get it perfectly shiny all the way over. And that's probably what we're going to end up doing. It's going to be really hard to get back here. You see, the money clip is a spring-loaded clip, so you really can't get here and buff this out in here really good. So if I do electrolysis and tumble it, those little tiny stainless steel pins can get through there and actually clean it right up. But before we do that, I want to do one thing. If you look at the Indian here, sometime on old sterling silver pieces, it's got that tarnish in it. Sometimes it's nice to leave that tarnish in little crevices because it makes that piece stand out. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to actually take my buffing wheel and buff the edge of this just to see how that Indian head would look with the feathers and the hair with the darkness in it. Just for fun, we'll probably end up doing the, cleaning it all silver, but let's do it real quick and see how it looks. Let's do it. All right, we're going to sit here and buff this just a little bit. Each piece works a little bit different, how you want to clean it and do it, but I just want to see how it cleans up. Oh yeah, it's going to clean up nice actually. Sometimes you don't know, depending on how much the corrosion or tarnish is in there, how good it's going to do. This is actually going to buff out pretty good, I think, with a buffing wheel. Sometimes it won't. If it's really, really bad, it will not buff out the buffing wheel. All right, it did buff out, but it did pretty much take all of the darkness around the hair. I thought it might leave a little, but all right, that didn't turn out as good as I like to see it turn out. So what we're going to do, we're going to stick this out in electrolysis. Probably only about 20-30 minutes. I think we should get it good enough. And then what we do, we're going to tumble it, and I'll show you the tumbling process I use. We're going to actually put something behind here to kind of open it up just a little bit so it can, all the little beads will get in there. And then we'll finish it up with the cloth and buffing. So let's get started right now. Let's go stick it in electrolysis. Here we go. All right, that's our sacrificial metal there, but look at here. We got some, I just put it in here. As you can see, we have some good bubbling coming up there. So the mechanics is working here to loosen the tarnish on it, and it will loosen it. So when I stick it in that tumbler, it will take it right off. We're going to do it for a few minutes on this angle, but we're going to flip it around in a little bit so we hit that angle, because the closer you are to this metal, it works faster. So we'll flip it over in just a minute to make sure we're getting it good, but it is definitely coming along good. All right, stay tuned. All right, we're out of electrolysis, and it actually loosens up. You can see the little blackness on my finger, so you kind of rub it. Just rubbing it makes it come off on your hand a little bit right there. But what we're going to do, we're going to put it in here, and what we got in here is some stainless steel pins right here. And they're small enough to go in between this, I believe. So I'm not going to actually open this up. I think we'll be able to get in there okay. We're going to put one little drop of some dishwashing detergent in here. Sometimes I'll put a little bit else in, but we'll just put a couple drops of that in there. And that'll help it flow in there really good. And we're going to put it on the tumbler and get it going. Here we go. All right, we got the tumbler going, and we should check it probably about we might let it roll about an hour, and then we'll pull it off. Stay tuned. All right, this is it straight out of the tumbler, and it is looking pretty good, actually. I ain't got that mirror finish yet, but it's getting close. What we're going to do next is we're going to actually, I can buff it, but I think what we're going to do is try to use just this cloth. See if I can do it one-handed here and show you what this cloth will do. I can't do it one-handed, I guess. It will shine up pretty good, too. All right, let me work on this, and I'll show you the results. All right, hitting it with the cloth wasn't that getting it. I ended up putting it in the buffing right here. Y'all can see it's starting to get to a mirror finish right there. And the bottom part of it, you can see the difference of it between, let me get close to that and that. When you buff it, it actually takes out some of the minor scratches and all, too. So as you can see, the bottom part, you can see my face in it, the top of my head in it right there. But the top is a little bit distorted. So we're going to go ahead and use a buffer. We'll take this buffing wheel right here and just, that's why we'll just kind of go over the whole thing and get all the minor scratches out and get it to a mirror finish. Here we go. And we are done. That thing is like a mirror. You'll see me as I go across it. You see my camera reflecting in it and me. Look at that. You see my head right there. It is like a mirror. It's beautiful. We'll flip it over here real quick. Same thing as I come up here. You see me in her right there. There you go. My eyes at the top right there. Like a mirror. It's beautiful right there. That worked perfect. I love the way that came out right there. Try to analyze each piece when you get it. How to clean it, whether it's gold, silver, whatever. Silver, you got to do a few little things. Gold, a bit different. But anyway, you want to analyze these things. That is just beautiful right there. Oh, my God. All right, I tell you what. If anybody's interested in this right here, make me an offer down in the comments down below. We'll see who the best offer in the next couple of days, and we're going to let it go. What y'all think? All right, anybody interested, let me know. Appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned.